What is up, friends and family of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We are here in the FFR shop, and that can only mean one of two things. Y'all guess. One, it's raining, or two, it's a pure stock video. Y'all decide, and we'll find out. If you guessed both, then you are right. Yes, it is raining and it's a pure stock video, but you already knew that from the title. But we are back. It has been a minute since we've been on the channel with the pure stock. That's a joke. But yes, we are back working on the pure stock. You can see here that it may look a little different than it did last time. What do y'all notice? Can y'all tell anything different? Huh? That's right. All of the sheet metal that was in the floors right here is all been removed. The sheet metal coming up the top has been removed, and it is sitting right there in the scrap pile. So I did that off camera. I also talked to you guys in the last video and told you that I'd be cutting this out, which there it is. So that is done. So what that means is we pretty much have a clean slate here to grind and clean all this out. And now I can really get in here and clean up all this. So you can see, I just want to come in and clean this up and make this real nice and straight. Get rid of all this stuff that could potentially fall off the car. Stuff like this that's just old and rotted. Clean everything up here. And so that's why I did that. And also now you can really see where this bar, how they did an excellent job wrapping that down and going all the way right there. So that looks really good. I mean, this thing wraps all the way down, and they perfectly bent this to fill the frame there. But I got everything cleaned. That's still primed the same way. So the agenda for tonight is, you can see right here, I told you guys that I had the metal. Here is my square tubing, and here is our roll cage tubing. So it's nice and thick. This isn't the, the flimsy, cheap stuff. This stuff's pretty good and thick. So what we're gonna do tonight is, I've got about an hour of time after work to try to get these pieces cut out. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna plan on doing. I told you guys in a video a while back that Patrick Ramsey blessed me with a welder, and this is it right here. I haven't put everything together yet. I don't have my gas and stuff like that, but this is gonna have to be put to the test pretty soon to get this and all this welded in. But before we get too deep into the video, I want to send it over to Jack Hall. You guys came in clutch for Jack over at Jack Racing on our YouTube channel. We did a giveaway and shouted Jack out in the last video on the pure stock. And so many people, it was almost overwhelming to read all the comments from you guys to see how much support that FFR brought to Jack. It was just phenomenal. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for doing that. It really blessed me to see you guys support Jack. So I'm going to send it over to Jack real quick. He's going to talk about the giveaway and get a quick word in, and then when we come back, we'll talk about one of our giveaway contests that we just did on our Facebook page. So take it away, Jack.
What's up, Fleming family racing fans? This is Jack from Jack Racing. Thank you to everyone that came over and checked out our channel and the giveaway we partnered with Fleming Family Racing for. It means a ton to us that you all checked us out, gave us the support. We had a ton of people enter from this channel, and it really, really means a lot to us. Come on over if you missed this one. There's going to be another one real soon. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a huge giveaway, give away a ton of stuff. There's going to be a lot of different winners. It's going to be great. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's checked us out. We really appreciate it. And thank you to all our friends over at Fleming Family Racing for including us in this and helping plug the channel. All the support really means a lot. So to thank you guys for participating in this, Skylar is going to be doing a giveaway, which I'm about to draw a winner for. I'm going to let him tell you about the prizes, but let me go draw a name from everyone that entered from Fleming Family Racing. Let's see who's going to win some prizes. So I've got this set up to pick a random comment from that giveaway video we made. Anyone that mentioned FFR, Fleming Family Racing, anything like that, you were entered into a second drawing that Skylar is doing. So let's go ahead and pick the winner, and then I'll let Skylar tell you what the prize is going to be. Good luck, everyone. There we go. Michael, I'm not going to try it. Amstutz? Michael Amstutz. Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. Thanks for supporting us small racing channels. We really appreciate it. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to give Skylar back his video. But once again, thank you everyone for the support. I know they appreciate it. We appreciate it. All of us small race teams really appreciate all your support. We wouldn't be able to make these videos and get on the track without all of you guys. So thank you so much. And yeah, I'm going to let Skylar tell you about the prize and then get back to his video.
All right, so there you go. Congratulations to the winner. I'm very excited to be able to bless you with the prize that you guys will have to wait to the end of this video to see what that prize is. So congratulations, but I'm going to tell you what the prize is at the end. Before we get started, like I said, we just did a contest on our Facebook group and it went incredible. If you guys have not liked us on Facebook, FFR, we just did a photo contest where we had just an extreme amount of support and photos that I had to go through. It was really fun. It was cool to watch all of you guys vote for your favorite car and for the support that the teams had and stuff like that. So that was phenomenal. Dustin Hughes and the X2 ended up winning first place with that. Second place was Christopher S. Clinton. So he had a Bang Banger that he came in second. And then another Bang Banger, Eric Carr. He finished out the competition in the 2022C in third place. So we're going to do another competition soon. Old A-Flem's got one that's coming up pretty quick. We're going to try to get that out sooner than later, and that'll be real fun. And so congratulations to them three winners. Congratulations to the winner that Jack just talked about. Like I said, watch to the end, and I'll tell you what your prize is. Without further ado, let's get to cutting on this pure stock and get some pipe ready so that we can get them welded in this car. All right, so I made my measurement, and I already know that this is the length, even though this is just our test piece. This is the length of the pipe that I need for my down piece so that it can marry up. I did talk to one of my welder buddies, Tim, over at Deep South Metalworks, and he told me that I did not need to plug this, that all I needed to do was make sure I had me a good gap and then weld that baby solid. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip the plug because I have the exact same tubing right here over there. So it works out good. So first things first is we'll go get this pipe cut to length on both of these right here. And then when we come back, we'll start doing the angled pieces right here. So I'm gonna cut these and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I got these pieces cut out. I went ahead and made these a little bit long because I knew I was gonna have to trim them anyway. So what does it matter if they're a little bit long, because I wanna make sure I get some real flush cuts. But this kind of gives you an idea here. You can see that I've got these 90-degree magnets on there, and that is how it'll look. So you can see also that this is the same exact tubing, so everything lines up nice. So all I have to do now is just run me a real big fat daddy bead around here, and that pipe, or I keep saying pipe, that tubing will be done. So the next step is now to pull my measurements. Now that I know where this is, now I can pull my measurements for my square tubing coming out to meet to this one. And again, like I told y'all, I'm gonna come out just a little bit further so that whenever I do my plate, this has, a little bit of room. So instead of it being right on the edge like that, I'm gonna probably bring it out to about right here to where I can really get some good penetrations around the base of that. So that's what I'm gonna do next, get some tape measurements from here, and then also get my angle pieces cut out for each side. And I may end up having a trim right here. Just depends. I may still be able to go through there, but I wanna give myself plenty of room to get back to this. So let's do that next, and I'll come back again and show you these pieces. Let's get it. Okay, so I know that was absolutely no time for y'all because I literally just stopped, but it's been about an hour and I have got all of my pieces cut out here. So I'm going to briefly explain it to you guys. You may not be able to hear as well because it's starting to pour outside, but I'm gonna kind of give you a rundown of what we have. So here is the straight up piece that I already showed you guys that we had cut. I went ahead and cut it to length. I measured this and got this about where I wanted it to go, which is going to be about right there. You can see right at about 3/4 of the way down. Gave myself some room to weld on the bottom. So that's how that one's going to go, right? So everybody just envision that. Here's my other two pieces that are down here just like this. These two pieces are cut exactly the same. I haven't cut the pieces for the other side because it's going to be the exact same, but you can kind of get the general idea of what I'm doing here. So there is my angle. This here is a little bit off on this back side because I'm just laying it out. But you guys can see that there is the angles. And then this is my plate that I told you guys that I'm going to put on there, which is a little hot still. But that will go and weld just like this, which I'm going to clean that up a little bit. I'll weld that really nice on there, and then this piece is going to simulate right there. Will sit about right there. There you go, just like that. And that way, I'll be able to get some good welding penetration all along right here. I'll be able to weld a real good bead along right here. I'll weld this really nice, and then I'll weld this really nice. I'm not going to close this in, and the reason I'm not going to close this in is because if this pipe ever rusts, I want to be able to leave a way for me to take like my air choke or whatever and blow this out. And I don't know. You guys tell me if I should close this in. I may close it in, but I was thinking about just leaving it open. So y'all can let me know if y'all think it's a good idea, but I thought it would be better to leave this open so that if any things started to rust or whatever, I could get it out. So that's what you see there. That will get welded together real good. I'll weld along this piece right here, this piece, and then I'll take this and flip it over to where it's like this on the underside. You can kind of get the picture. And then I may even come along and tack all this up and fill that in, and then of course fill these in. But that is awesome. All I got to do is make one more of these, but now I have patterns. I've got this piece, which is ready to go there, and then I've got this pattern, and I'll get all this welded up real nice, and then I'll be able to get this angle and tack this in real good after I clean this up. But I'm filthy. I've been out here for over an hour. I got to go get the boys to sleep, spend some time with Christy, and get ready to go back in for work tomorrow. And then I get a vacation, which I'm super pumped about because I got 9 days and we're headed up to Minnesota to see Christy's family up there. So I'm excited to get a little bit of a break. But that's all for tonight. I'll catch you guys tomorrow whenever I get off work, and we'll get right back to trying to get this other piece done and maybe even get the welder out and go from there. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, and we're back. It is not the next day, but it is the same rainy situation. Y'all check this out. Flash flood warning. Bad rain. But the other night when I got off work, I decided not to come out here. I was just too tired from work, but I am officially on vacation. And so we're gearing up to leave. Like I mentioned 2 nights ago, we're gearing up to leave to Minnesota. But before I head out, I wanted to make sure I got at least some stuff welded up on this car to end out this video. So I have come out and gotten the final little bit of A-arms done. And I got this welding machine put back together. And I'm not gonna weld with gas. It's pouring outside and I don't feel like going out to the back to get the gas. So I'm gonna try to weld it without it and see how it turns out. But I'll show you guys what I've got finalized here, and then we'll get to welding and we'll wrap this video up. So here is the final product. This is the one that I already made the other night. This is the second one. You can see I've already tested to make sure the welder worked, and I've got everything done. Everything looks nice and straight. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get to welding these out real good on both sides, get them grind down, and then get these plates put on, and hopefully get everything finished with these and possibly go tack them in on the car. So with that said, I'm gonna set you guys up, and hopefully by the time we come back, we'll have these things tacked over on that car and hopefully be done with this cage work. Or even if we don't get done, at least one step closer to be able to do the finalized welding. So let's get to welding. Well, alrighty, here you go. Y'all just saw me put it in. I laid some fat daddy welds down. I'm gonna come back and grind them off real nice and get a light and make sure I don't see anything in there. But overall, it's in. I do have to come back and finish welding this right here out on this bottom side, and then we should be good to go. That's the only bar there that's left to weld. Again, like I said, I'm gonna come smooth this out real good, but you can see there, mission accomplished. Everything's welded real nice along the bottom side there. So it's tied in really well, comes around, and it's welded out. I've gotta thank Patrick Ramsey for this welder. Even though I didn't have any gas, it does a really good job on welding, even without it. And so there you go. One side is done. You can see how it looks now. Everything turned out nice and straight with this bar. Again, I've got to get in there with my burr grinder and stuff and like clean all this up, make sure it penetrated really well. But other than that, all I have left to do is this side. And again, like everything else, I'm not gonna show you all that as well because you've already seen me do it to that side, which look at there, that looks really good over there. But anyway, I'm gonna call that a wrap here. Thank you so much for all of the support. Again, like Jack mentioned, thank you guys for supporting him. We're gonna try to get Jack to 1,000 subscribers and do another big giveaway. Congratulations to the guy who won our giveaway. I told you guys that I was gonna tell y'all what the winnings for that was. And for the winner, you get your choice. You can either become a member of our $50 Facebook sponsorship group to where you can see all the behind the scenes stuff of this, or you have won $50. So I appreciate you, appreciate all of your support. I'm gonna take a break now and go up to Minnesota. Just found out some news, like if you guys have watched and followed along from the channel for any length of time, you know we flood real bad here. So Christy just came out while I was in the middle of welding and said, we're possibly gonna flood while we're gone. So I've got to start getting everything cleaned up and jacked up in here and get it off the ground in case the flood waters do come. So I'm gonna call that a video here. Shirts are coming soon. We got hat order on the way. And other than that, thank you so much, you guys. Y'all leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along. We'll catch you guys in the next video.